Hi, my name is Siya, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about angles and different types of angles. So, what are the types of angles? We have acute angles, obtuse angles, right angles, and straight angles. Here we see a circle. A circle has 360 degrees, and if we split the circle in half when we get two semicircles, we know that the measurement of a semicircle is going to be 180 degrees because 360 divided by 2 is 180. And now we can split this 180 into different ways, right? We can split it right through the center to get a 90-degree angle, which can be represented by this little square, right? We get a 90-degree angle. And then, or we can split it up a little bit more. We can split it up like, I'm going to use another color. So we can split it up a little bit more than a 90-degree angle, right? We can split it up like that to get an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is anything more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees, because then it would be like a straight angle if it was 180 degrees. And we can split it up like that. Or we can also split it up less than 90 degrees. We can split it up to be a little bit less, right? We can split it up like right over there, like that. And this angle here, this would be an acute angle, something less than 90 degrees, but a little bit more than 0. So here are just some diagrams. Here we see an acute angle, ACUTE. Here we have a 90-degree angle or a right angle because it is, you can also see this little square here. It kind of shows you that this is a 90-degree angle. And we have an obtuse angle here, anything more than 90-degree angle, 90 degrees. And also, you can also have like a straight angle, which is just a line, a straight line, and it is 180 degrees. So let's do some practice problems. Let's see. So here it's just asking us to find out which one is an obtuse, acute, straight, or right angle. So this one here is going to be definitely like it's less than 90 degrees and definitely less than an obtuse angle. So this is going to be an acute angle. This one you can see like the little square, you know that this is going to be a right angle because it is 90 degrees, and 90 degrees is called a right angle. This is going to come, it's going to be very important when you're going to do like the Pythagorean theorem because it's all about right angles. So here we have an obtuse angle. This is definitely more than 90 degrees, so that's why it's obtuse, but it's less than a straight line or a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. Here we have an acute angle, another obtuse angle. It's hard to see, hard to tell because it's kind of very similar to like a straight line, but you can see that there's like it's not exactly a straight line, it's like lifted up a little bit. So this is going to be an obtuse angle. And finally we have this, which is just a straight line, and so we know that this is going to be a straight angle or just 180 degrees. So let's do some practice. Let's find the missing angle in this problem. So all of the other ones are, we can see that everything is labeled. Like we know this is a 90-degree angle. We know this is a 90-degree angle. We know this is a 90-degree angle. And we want to find the angle X over here. So, well, since all of these are 90-degree angles, we know that this entire thing is also a 90-degree angle. So whatever angle X is going to be 90 minus 45. Because angle X is going to be, somewhere between, 90 and 0, and it's definitely going to be less than 90 degrees. And so we can just do 90 minus 45 to get the value of angle X, which is just going to be 45. Oops, sorry. Which is just going to be 45 degrees. And so that's how you solve it, right? You can also solve this in other ways, I guess. If you do like 360, right, the entire circle, minus 90, minus 90, minus 90, minus 45 to get the value of X, that's a lot of work. You can also just do 90 minus 45, or you could do that. There's many ways you can solve this problem. You could even do like 180 minus 90 minus 45 to get X if you wanted to. So Let's try this problem. Let's find the missing angle y. So we have a straight line, right? We can see that this entire thing here is going to be 180 degrees. We know that this part of this 180 degrees is 40, so we know that whatever angle y is, whatever the obtuse angle y is going to be 180 minus 40, because you're kind of subtracting that to get this value. So 180 minus 40 is going to be our answer. And so 180 minus 40 gives you 140. And so the value of angle y, let's use the same color, is going to be 140. You can always check your work. 140 plus 40 is 180. So you know that that is a straight line, and so everything kind of matches. Here we have a little bit of a complicated scenario. We want to find out the angle y, and we're given 3 angles. And again, this is a straight line, but when you look closely, you see that there's a 90-degree angle right here, right? This angle, I'm gonna use another color so it's not confusing. So we see like a 90-degree angle right over here. So yeah, so you can solve this in another way. You can just do 90 minus 20 to get angle y. 90 minus 20 is going to give you 70. 90 minus 20 will give you 70, and so a measure of angle y is 70. And yeah, and so that is how you solve various practice problems using, like, trying to find the angle using obtuse, acute, and right angles, and even straight lines, or straight angles, which is just 180 degrees. So thank you for watching.